Hey you guys, it's Heather. So when we met with the active learning group week before last, Mary asked where the video was showing y'all how to do this PollEverywhere thing. So I'm making this little screencast to try to show you guys. I do not consider myself an expert user of PollEverywhere, but hey you guys, it's Heather. So when we first met with the active learning group before last, and I showed you guys the PollEverywhere thing, which then caused a big discussion / debate about cell phones in class. Mary asked where the video was from me showing how to do these polls, and I said there wasn't one, but it's been on my to-do list since then. So I'm going to try to make just a 4 or 5 minute video showing you guys how to do this. I'm not a PollEverywhere expert, but I have used it, and it's pretty easy to use it to the extent to which I've used it. I haven't done it, like I told you guys, to try to do grades. I've only done it as kind of a discussion point, and I've used it in presentations, and I think it's pretty fun. So go to PollEverywhere.com. I'm going to log in and hopefully remember my password. Okay, so when you log in, this is what you'll see. So these are all the polls that I have done. Some of them are organized, as you can see here. This is from some stuff I did for a trip to New York City. This is for another conference presentation that I did. These are all just kind of a mess, and it's fine. Like I said, this is kind of enough for me. So if you want to create a poll, you just go right here and click on Create. And then here you can see the choices that you can do. So you can create a poll that has multiple choice questions. What is 2 plus 2? And then your choices would be 3, 4, 5, all of the above, none of the above. Okay, so that's a poll question, okay? And then I could create it. So there's my question. That's how easy it was. You do have to create your account, which I didn't show you guys how to do because I already have one. But once you've created your account, you just have to put in your typical information, password. That's as easy as it is. A couple things just to warn you about. You do have to activate your poll. I have been in situations where I try to say like, hey, go do this poll, and it doesn't work because I haven't activated it. And I've also been in situations where it was locked, so I can lock it. Like if I wanted to show this in class or in a presentation, but I didn't want them to be able to do it yet, I could lock it. So there's that. Those are really the only situations that have come up. So I would activate it, and then it's live. So you guys, and then you have to explain to everybody, remember that this is the number 37607. Like that's the like the phone number that they're putting in, and then they're having to text this Heather Olson 013, and then they get the message about joining, and then they can choose A, B, C, D, E. So it's quite easy. I'm going to delete that one actually because I don't want it. Just let me show you another couple things. So you can do a word cloud. This is also super fun. So you could ask a question, and then you ask students to submit words, and it creates a word cloud. And the sizing of the words as they show up is supposed to indicate the number of times that word has shown up. I can't say that that's scientific, but I think that's how it's supposed to be. A Q&A, you can put in a quick question and answer. You could do a rank order. This seems like it'd be a cool way to either in the middle of a class or at the beginning or even at the end, ask them to rank ideas, or if you have things that need to be in categories or even in a timeline, you could do things like that. I did this for one of our active learning sessions next week, I think, next time we meet. I just uploaded an image, and people can click, or you can do multiple images. You can have people click on the image that they like. You can do a survey. You can do an open-ended thing. So it's quite easy. If you're interested in it, you should get in here and play around. I'm going to show you one more thing, and then I'm going to close this out. Oh, I'm already at 5 minutes. Okay. Someone asked about doing it with PowerPoints. I don't use PowerPoint much. I never use it in class, but I do use it when I go to do a presentation somewhere. So I just want to show you this quickly. Don't be distracted by the content. So what you have to do if you want to do this, can you see right here where it says PollEverywhere? You have to add this as an add-on or plug-in. I might not be using the right word. And then once you do that, then you can embed a poll. So I have one of my polls in there, and then I've told it that I want it to be in here. And so it's the first slide that comes up. Let me see. Oh, okay, sorry. And the reason why you're seeing this instead of the poll is because I believe, anyway, you have to put it in slideshow. So this is what it would look like if I were doing it. This is the poll that would come up. So it's showing what happened when I used this 11 months ago. This is in the middle of my PowerPoint presentation. So that's the slide. So I told everybody in the session, you know, this is the phone number, 37607. This is what you want to text to join. And then people started submitting these things. And then when I was done with it, I could have gone in and closed it. I didn't. I just moved on to the next slide, the next slide, the next slide. So it's quite easy. And I encourage you guys to give it a try and let me know what you think.